All right, guys, shalom. We're bringing you another lesson on tonight. Um, this will be a very short lesson going into Isaiah the 60th chapter that speaks on the deliverer out of Zion. So this is futuristic prophecy. I will break it down, not the whole entire chapter, but I will go into verse 19, Isaiah 60 and 19. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh, who the world calls God, and ignorantly Jesus Christ. Double honors to the elders that laid the foundation concerning His truth, and salutations to the brothers that's preaching and teaching His truth in sincerity, edifying the four corners of the earth. To the 12 lost tribes of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. So without further ado, say no more. This is Isaiah 60 and 19. It says, the sun shall be no more. The sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee, but the Lord shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy God and thy glory. Okay, so let me explain this. Revelation 21:23 reads, and the city had no need for the sun, neither of the moon to shine in it, for the glory of God did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof. So you can see it in Revelation 21:23 and also in Isaiah 60 and 19. Now what it's basically saying is, we know that the sun represents wisdom and the moon represents knowledge. So basically, wisdom and knowledge here. Isaiah 60 and 19, the sun shall be no more. This is talking about when the kingdom of heaven is fully established and set up. The sun shall be no more, your light by day, neither the brightness shall the moon give you to thee. Talking about the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because we still in process of learning the knowledge of the scriptures as of a whole. The nation of Israel, we haven't learned this whole entire Bible in its entirety. We still in the process of finding out things, finding out prophecies, trying to correct things, going back, undoing this, trying to find out breakdowns. You know, as the nation of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we're still in the midst of learning. So, of course, the sun and the moon is giving us light right now. The sun and the moon is continuing to give us light because we're still in that process of learning and not knowing everything. But once the kingdom of heaven be set up, once the kingdom of heaven is established and set up for the nation of Israel, then we'll know it all. We'll have it all. We'll know it all. And so there should be no more sun by day, or there shall be no more moon by light. In other words, you know, for the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding will be written in our inner parts. And I'm going to get you that precept as well. All right? So, let me get you that. This is Jeremiah 31:33. Jeremiah 31:33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. See that? That's blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans today. You are the 12 lost tribes of Israel. And he said, I will make the covenant with Israel. After those days, said the Lord, I will put my law in their inward parts. See what I'm saying? So we won't have to be rehearsing the law ultimately in the kingdom to come. We already know all it is to know concerning these scriptures and these breakdowns and these laws, statutes, and commandments. So I will put my law in their inward parts, and I will write it in their hearts, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. And that's the precepts to Revelation 21:23. And the city had no need for a sun, neither of the moon to shine in it, for the glory of God did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof. Basically, that's talking about we won't need no guideline to be taught no more. We won't need, you know what I'm saying, basically references and things in that nature to be taught, because the law will be in our inner part. So we won't need, or there will be no need for the sun or the moon to shine. That's symbolic talk. That's allegorical, parabolic talk. There will be no need for the sun or the moon because the laws would be written in our inward parts, and there would be no need to break down anything. There will be no need for wisdom and knowledge. And see, it's a lot of need for wisdom and knowledge now, because, you know, the kingdom of heaven ain't established yet, and we don't know it all. But in those days, Jeremiah 31:33, I will put my law in their inward parts. And that's also pursuant to Isaiah 60:19. The sun shall be no more your light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give you light. So that's what that's talking about. I also show you in Hebrews 8:10, because Jeremiah 31:33 is also the same for Hebrews 8:10. So I'll show you that one too. Hebrews 8:10. It says the same thing. Hebrews 8:10 says the same thing as Jeremiah 31:33. Hebrews 8:10. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said the Lord, I will put my laws into their mind. You see that? That's why we won't need that sun, that moon. That's why Revelation 21:23 and Isaiah 60:19 said, the sun shall be no more. There will be no need for no sun, and there will be no need for the moon, the brightness of the moon. Pursuant to Jeremiah 31:33, the law being put in our inner parts. Hebrews 8:10, same thing. Same as Jeremiah 31:33. You know what I'm saying? So I will put my laws in their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people. Alright, guys, so I hope you was edified on that. A very short lesson, like I told you. A very short lesson. Alright, guys. So I'll see you in the next lesson. Shalom, peace and blessings be upon you all. And continue to strive in this truth and press forward. Shalom.